So, I found the charger. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna finish it on stream today. Tiny, go. Come on. I have a determination to finish this on stream. So, I found the charger. The charger is plugged up right here, so I can still use the controller while it's plugged up. We're still where we left off on the last stream, so we're good on that. Hey, Gremlin. Just for those who are barely coming in, I found my charger, and I have the controller charging right next to me, so that way I can still like use it, because I have a plug like right here. So we are continuing where we left off on the Archon quest, because I am determined to actually finish this. If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was just a closest spot to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll check out the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Haha, believe me, he had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
D-Luke is a low-key sweetheart. I refuse to believe otherwise. Thank you for trusting me, and for those who fight alongside us. And as for you, Kaya, good work as always. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. Oh god, official. The visual work is awesome. Okay, Rosaria and Barbara. Get close to the injured Travonius and use your skill.
Let the show begin.
Okay, Huffman, Otto, Guy, Swan, and Lawrence. Honestly, low-key, Lawrence is a pretty boy. Does he give me Argenti vibes a little bit? Wait, what if I... Okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back into the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand? As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others who need to get back to the front line, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how this all started, but I know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time, so I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Jean? No, not at all. Did you need something? I wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt, attacks and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. How do you know? A beta warned us in advance, and it has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So the city is going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Avonius will have whatever we can to protect the people. But then who will protect you? Don't worry, I look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. I almost said Sister Rosaria. Sister Barbara, can you lend me a hand? Of course, coming. Alright, that's Jean and Mona. Noelle, yep. Bennett. Oh, look at Benny. Mika and Amber. They're here. Prepare for a battle. On guard, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock. Looks like we've got 25 Helix Heroes, 2 Blazing Axe Nika Turtles, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. I'm just waiting for a cutscene, dude. Wait, how do they have Amber built? Because I actually wanted to build Amber for a while. Alright, prototype Crescent. Where are you, girly? Alright, I have her on Rust, but I feel like that's also good. Rust is a good. I'll probably keep her on Rust for now. I have her on Lava Walker, C1554. 8811, I'll keep that in mind. C3. Gladiator's Final, Crimson Witch of Flames. Okay. Oh, it's not just Lava Walker. Wait. Huh? Okay, no, that's Lava Walker. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Let me remove. Oh, I cannot during battle. Okay, hold on. Anyway, let me go down. I guess we can use Mika. I'm trying to avoid using him, but I guess I can't.
Final warning.
Wait, what the frick?
Yeah, right. Now's our chance.
Go, Baron Bunny! Let it rain!
units are now in position.
Hertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. It gets chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry. Once this is over, these monsters won't threaten us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know, Amber? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse than for wear. That sounds like Eula, alright. She's like I can't even pronounce that wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her. Guys, low-key, I ship Eula and Amber, and to hear her talk about Eula and everything is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and I can't even pronounce that without being too high profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. So that explains the rumor that someone has fallen during the mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread a rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be creditable. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the Knight's patrol unit, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Hold up, 6 months? Dang. Yes, and our enemy has more, I can't pronounce that, than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than subject to. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Evidence against me convinced herself that she had enough time to strike.
How did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're saying right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. I had to wait for the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise, and if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, and I had to thank you for that, Traveler. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. Me, but I didn't even know there was a plan. And for that, you have my sincere apology. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew that I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair, independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. Which is fair. I knew you would return for Windbloom, and I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you in Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her in perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of the plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Even enough people were involved in the plan as it is. We had no other choice. The honorary knight and Paimon will always be friends in Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aw, that means a lot.
Thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, honorary knight.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
I'm back. My brother needed me, and I had to help. Okay. Side gate. Right here by the cat's tail. Oh my god, Diona! These darn things are more annoying than disgusting booze hounds. Albedo, traveler, if you run into anyone who needs a safe place hideout, feel free to send them to the cat's tail. I'll be here watching over things so the tavern will be safe. Thank you, Diona. We'll be sure to just do just that. Hey, Diona! Okay. Alright, Sucrose and Dolly are here. Lisa and Razor!
Supercall, it's you.
Good work, everyone. We're here to help.
You're in for a little shock.
I like how Razor's voice actor is here.
Burst forth.
Hold on, we're taking you. And hi. Okay, how do they have Lisa built? Double 90, of course. The Windsmith. Crit damage in base attack. Okay, Thundering Fury, I have that on her. Not all of them are 5 stars, but you know. C3, 8, 8, 11. Crit rate, crit damage. Okay, crit damage over crit rate. Energy recharge. Electro damage. No physical damage or res. Huh. That's actually cool. Oh, voice crack.
Come a little closer.
She's not voiced. Phew, it's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom.
It happened a lot before?
Oh, I love Razor. He's so baby. Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. My old professor even wrote me a note a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I have always treated others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all. And mine was a gentle old man from the, I can't even pronounce that, Spantomet School, aka for contents that is in Sumeru, and I'm pretty sure she went to school with Sino, or like Sino, or she was Sino's teacher or something like that. But that was back in Sumeru. She has a whole outfit for that, and like a whole freaking, there was a whole event with that lore drop and everything. So you see, this time I only used a gentle method of electrocution, so gentle that even Jean would have no reason to intervene.
Gentle electrocution.
You seem to be a good spirits, Miss Lisa. Well, it's good to move every once in a while. I freaking love Lisa. I don't care what anyone says about her. Okay, anyway. Okay, right here where Eula is.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
Eula being scared? Is the world ending? Did the Sarita get all the gnosis? What?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon. What brings you here?
We're providing a mobile support across the region. Was there anything you needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I'm sorry, Eula being scared? Whoa. Character development. I see. Please don't beat yourself up for it. Clea is...
Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, fighting first, conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Feel this ancient power. Live!
Oh, there you are. Clea's here to help. Clea's got this one.
Bombs. I see what you mean. She is not to be underestimated.
Yeah, for a kid, she's psycho. Jumpty, Dumpty, go.
Blood of Frost.
Okay, well, we also got Clea here. We won! Great work, Clea. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Clea. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Clea heard you were camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. So I need to go back to report to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
I love how she just plays along with it. It's awesome. Hee hee. It would be a great honor. Clea will do her best. We shall never tell Clea the truth about this day. I don't care what anybody says. Clea shall never know. She is baby, and baby needs to be protected. Child must protect. Okay, Jean.
Yeah.
That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparation paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit. You cannot steal Clea. You are not stealing Clea. Clea will remain in Mondstadt where she belongs. Plus, you wouldn't want to, like, cheese off her mother. Alice, bro, is one crazy person. And I'm pretty sure she's, like, one of the 5 sinners. So, everyone alright?
Amber?
Yep, right as rain. We're back. Clea kept Miss Yola safe the whole way. I like how Eula's embarrassed about this. Is the mom hot? I don't know. She never got a face reveal. We only heard her voice. Her voice is hot. That's amazing, Clea. Eula is very lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good. Good to have you back safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. We can talk about it back at headquarters. Traveler Paimon should be there too. Alright, everyone who have finished their work should head back to their quarters or to the church to get some rest. Want to come with us, Clea? You can drink tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes. I can't do a child's voice, so... There goes Venti. Hi, everyone. Venti, thank you for everything. I know there were some difficult moments along the way. Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life? Ah, no, apologies. Just forget I said anything. Of course. It was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on the anxious voice and a child's anger. Duran has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing Subject 2's emotion allowed him to understand certain truths about his world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child. I mean, okay, bro, really? We're not doing this right now. We're not. Oh, we're talking about Ryan daughter here, anyway. Or her perfect creation. It's obvious he found the fact difficult to to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, I dare say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose out of Duran's instinct to compete and survive, and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Duran still lacked sophisticated social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling, it's close. Miss Phonia, I'm here to make a report.
Nothing much to report, actually.
Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle. I can't even pronounce that this time. How did everything go?
No problems.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, why did you come here from that direction? Why are you alone? Do you think we're still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the winds the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well because you're under Durin's influence, and you have been since your trip to Mondstadt over 6 months ago. Oh, so she was the informant. Interesting. Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to set you free from his power soon. Bro. Okay, hold on. Little break here. Stretch out my legs a bit. Geez, that was a lot to take in. Ugh, okay, so battle's over. We caught the informant. She's under Durin's spell. We're about to confront her right now. Wasn't Jean... I don't remember completely, but I'm pretty sure Jean was one of the ones who found out Venti was Barbados. Or one of the few people that found out Venti was Barbados. No, for real, it really is drama. If this is intense, I need to know what Nod Cry is gonna be like, because I heard that thing is about to be a lot of drama, and I'm pretty sure Lumine and Dainslith are gonna make their return. All right, the others are looking after. Can't pronounce that name. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
The operation isn't over. What do we do now?
Okay, that means I shouldn't be getting a call from you later, right? Right? Yeah, I'm gonna take that as a yes. What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling, can't pronounce that, trip something conference. Ah yes, that's relatively a new tradition. Grandmaster Vodka came up with the idea a few years ago. I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is. Indeed. So that's at least like 20s, 30s. He's obviously older than Jean, and Jean's like in her 20s, so like 30s, 40s for him. Anyway, the conference is a gathering of 3 parties: the Hexen Circle, the Animal Archon, and the joint verses of the Knights and Church of Favonius. Ooh, pretty stained glass. Why does that freaking look like Argenti from Star Rail? Okay, so there will be a collective of people who know Venti. Lord Barbados will be able to facilitate the meeting between Vodka and the mages. Vodka has quite a way with words, so he will be able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I request that I have a request of my own, so I need to convince the convene once again. Venti, if you would. Of course. Traveler, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Hey, just watch and learn. Okay. I think I should... This should do it. Oh, that's cool. The beeps actually say, like, and like Morse code wise, it's like dodo, dodo, dodo ko.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on. That's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Vodka? Grandmaster? Oops, I put in the wrong number. Sorry, Vodka. You're probably busy right now.
Considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Ah, yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
The way he hung up that call so fast. I'm gonna turn that to my new ringtone. It's just Dodoko. Okay, why did my phone go off? Hold on, before I continue. Okay, controller's charged. I can move better now.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me he hid it beneath a great tree of Grinrise. That seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Is this Alice? Greetings, Miss Alice, is Venti. Wait, is Gremlin still in chat? Please tell me you're still in chat. Dude. Hold on. Hey.
Oh god, what?
Listen, I know you said you were tired. My mic is unmuted so the chat can hear you.
Okay.
Please, you know how we were talking about Klee's mother? And like how she hasn't had a face reveal but we can hear her voice? Dude, her voice just appeared. I need you to get back on stream and I need you to listen to her voice.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I know you said you were tired, but I literally, I started laughing. I'm like, bruh.
Okay, I'm turning back in. Go away.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Didn't even let her say bye yet. It's awesome. I like how I did, I think mid-bye I hung up. It was like half a bye. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up slow.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
I love her voice. You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember the something conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting. Just say Albedo. She knows who Albedo is. Thank you. That's all I want to show you. You can go back to sleep now. I know we were talking about Alice not that long ago, and I'm like, I didn't expect. Honestly, the moment they mentioned the mages, I should have guessed that they were gonna have Alice appear. I just didn't know she was gonna be voiced. I'm unmuted.
Your stream is slightly delayed because I tuned in and I could still hear myself even after you hung up.
Bruh.
I literally tuned in, you hung up, and I still heard my voice, like, the moment, like, the thing, at least 1 second before you hung up.
Okay, well then just save that timestamp and watch it later because I need you to hear her voice.
No, I heard it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said that.
Just like, I know we were like talking about her and stuff, and I'm like, bruh.
I would gladly take your child and her.
That's crazy. Aren't you like taken or something?
Doesn't count if it's fictional characters.
That's crazy.
What am I gonna do with a fictional character?
Shall I remind you of the price pinboard that you have? The way I expose her on stream is crazy. Anyway, continuing.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
Albedo. It's me, Aunt Alice. Albedo, captain of the Knights of Avonius investigation team, request a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I wish to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no, but in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right where? Here? As in my
Hello
office?
again, everyone.
Oh my god, she showed up as the Dodoko again. Oh! Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant Dodoko.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
I freaking love Alice, bro.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while.
No, but for real, it has. This girl shows up like once every freaking year. It's the same thing with Dainsleif.
On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Oh, the way she says darling. Ah, I'm not a simp, guys, I swear, but oh my god. I would so quickly, bro. I freaking love Alice. She could call me a good girl any day and I'd just get on my knees. It's one of the few times I would ever accept being called a good girl. Like any pet name, bro. Ugh, hands and knees. Hands and knees. Anyway. Thank you, Aunt Alice. Before we set out, there's something you need to meet. There's someone you need to meet. Well, head to my office. He's waiting for you there. He? Oh, hi. Guess we're going back to Albedo's office. Yo, what's up?
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Mini Durin! Hey, not so loud.
Mini Durin? What are you doing here?
Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret the whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during the battle, but you floated away too fast. Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Here, thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak off to the festival for a bit. Even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people, I still had a lot of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish great things together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace the Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
I love Mini Durin. He's baby. I'm surprised Scaramouche isn't with him. Sorry, I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human. We get a human Durin?
What?
Human transmutation, so you're Albedo's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much of a right to this name, and I don't want to lose the other Durin. Becoming human isn't as simple as changing forms. I know, Albedo talked to me about that. He said the Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive, almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. If I'm being honest, I don't know what I'll look like. I don't know. I don't know what that will look like if I can still be me once I become one part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there will never be a me to begin with. Albedo said these kind of questions are normal. We're all trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid of change. I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon, becoming human, both sound pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry, no one is forcing me to make this decision or choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
No wonder he wants to get Alice's approval. Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of on the same boat, you know? Albedo told me that I still can't pronounce this word, is a synthetic human, and if it works, I'll be one too. We'll be the only two of our kind in the whole world, alchemical creations allowed to live in a human form. If all living things are grouped together by species, then there's only one other person like me in this world, and I guess that makes us family.
Definitely. You've just gotta trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hack know about this?
Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this duty. He didn't try to stop me, just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I get to talk to you this time. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. Oh, we got to see Mini Durin. That's awesome. I go to the location. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm disoriented. Okay, wait. Wait. Is Lisa in here, actually? Oh, she's not in here. Okay, so everyone's like home. Okay, hold on. I'm actually so confused on where this is right now. Okay, so it isn't here. Wait, is it back in Jean's office? Oh no, I was right. It is in here. So Lisa isn't in here, but it is in here. I was wondering why I kept pointing down. I'm like, huh? Oh, yeah, Imaginarium Theater. Okay. Your party configuration cannot be changed during the Hex and Circles trial. Please choose... Oh my god. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, so, currently in the kitchen. I'm about to walk out of the kitchen right now. I may or may not have, gotten a little snack. By snack, I mean a bowl of golden grams. And because I stream in the living room, all I have to do is walk right to the kitchen. Okay, but it actually makes sense why it would be at Imaginarium Theater, because I'm pretty sure Alice made that too. Come here, Tiny. Just have to be careful what I do. I just cleaned the table. Just chilling. I don't know how to be a professional streamer. I just stream.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
Oh my god, the chess pieces. So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? Hold on. So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there would be no one around to lead the Knights of Avonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea.
You'll get your chance, Alice. You'll get your chance.
So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin in Dragonspine.
Oh?
I also like to request an alchemical regents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First would be the flesh of that immortal monster from Marijivari.
Interesting. What else?
The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Rhine-daughter. Yeah.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. I spent years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. Tiny, come here, girl. Sit down. Relax. You're fine. He already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he regained his full life force. Hence, I want to be free of the danger posed by his blood and limitless vitality. We must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin has a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Clea and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by mages of the Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see.
Ah, she picked up on it. Got it. It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To the end, I devised an alchemical model of the mutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the origin dragon's heart, and the monster remnants of the Mare Javari and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. A perfect side effect can be triggered when festering force and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
No, but he really is. I believe it. He's just not evil. Do you see that as such a bad thing, Alice? Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
Oh my god, this is dangerous.
That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexencircle's trial.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is where the chess pieces come to life because I've seen that boss battle on like a YouTube short before. I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Traveler to come along. Wait, I'm joining in on this thing? I can think of no better partner for such an endeavor.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Aunt Alice has always loved a spectacle, any chance to witness friends coming together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
The Hexencircle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
I forgot Paimon has this weird like separation anxiety thing. That's so sad.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me? Of course. Are you ready, Traveler? Just
Then,
about.
my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
You just shrank. It's certainly in it's certainly in keeping with Hexencircle's whatever that word is. Oh my god, why does she look so evil? We've shrunken down to chess piece size.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
What is it? Nothing, it's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual in this size. Now that I'm in this size. Aw, that's actually so cute. He's laughing at that. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry. You'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Yeah, let him be confident, Alice. Aunt Alice, I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal.
Okay.
Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Okay, so I'm guessing the trial's about to start, so let me take one more bite of this food. Okay.
Scatter! No, my sword! Surrender!
I probably should have put Clorand on this
Feel
team for this one.
power. Propagate! I'm flying! You can feel this ancient power.
Okay, maybe I should have put a cryo person on the scene.
One with nature. You can feel this ancient power. Burst forth. Wing strike.
Does it have all the powers of the Archons, or is it just Electro right now?
Burst forth.
I know I said I seen the boss on YouTube, but like, I didn't see the full thing. I just seen like moving chess pieces and stuff.
Nowhere to run. Feel this ancient power.
Okay, I can hear Albedo's voice. Okay, that's Pyro.
Rain, coming to be.
Is this gonna be like a new weekly boss thing, or?
This is more light.
Yo, that's kind of cool. It's like Mavwika. Oh, does it like copy the Archon? So like how Mavwika has like her bike and how it's like riding on the piece right there. And then before with Electro, how it like strikes down lightning like the Shogun.
Witness my great undertaking.
Wait, hold on.
Coming to be.
I hear baby boy.
Feel this ancient power.
Boom. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand him a little bit.
Coming to be.
Queen should present a united front.
Oh wait, what the frick?
Witness my great undertaking. Germinate.
Ring cutter.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due. Feel the ancient power. Stand condemned. Coming to be.
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight
What the frick
ahead,
is this?
and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
You okay? Oh, we're fighting them again? They turned into humans or robots? Like the mechas in Fontaine?
The trial awaits.
Yo, what? Wait, whoa. I did not sign up for this. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Okay. Let's go.
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in this
they like change elements.
a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbala Trismegistus, to you.
Barbala?
This calls for a open ceremony.
You're always
Feel this ancient power coming to be.
Oh, holy fart nugget. Try not to drink right now, sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying not to curse, so if I sound weird, I'm sorry. Okay, now that I'm done making gross noises in the mic, the ADHD kicked in, and I'm like, let me slurp inside the mic or next to the mic real quick. Anyway.
Witness my great undertaking.
I think those are his actual battle voice lines because he's not voiced anywhere else.
Nowhere to run. Propagate.
A symphony of cannon fire.
One blast is quite a great undertaking. Surrender.
Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature. Propagate. Witness my great undertaking.
Let us dance, my dear.
What would it be?
Try to remember the steps this time.
Oh, that's a cool little voice line.
Let me weave you a birth.
Clouds high. The bird moments of birth. Towering return.
Oh wait, what the frick? Where'd they go?
Stay condemned. Your penance is due. Feel this ancient power.
I'm sorry I sacrificed you, Kazuha, but I couldn't sacrifice anybody else.
Propagate. Burst forth. Scatter.
Rain outlines your fate.
Moment of birth.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Slay our foes with one almighty.
This calls for some open ceremony.
The queen is gone, the queen is gone, the queen is gone, the queen is gone.
Maybe I wasn't.
We got this, it's fine.
Witness nature
I shall take the spotlight once more.
He revived her. It's fine.
Guilty. A symphony of empire.
Just don't get stuck in the barrel. Moments of birth.
Kill the queen,
The
kill the queen,
final
kill the
act
queen.
is upon
Kill the
us.
queen, kill the queen, kill the queen. I got it.
Scatter.
Well, bruh, I did not just die all over again.
Yes, very well done.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
And there's Alice.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today.
It looks like Cloran's
I'm
had a little bit.
thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest.
Oh, you know who this is? I remember her. She's Mona's teacher. I was looking at the little pattern on her tail. I'm like, that's Mona. And then she mentioned her student, Mona. It's Mona's teacher.
Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
You're finally back! It looks so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Heck yeah, I did. Thank you. Felt pretty good to beat the trial. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free and we'll head to
Deal
Dragonspine.
with the dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed. The sooner we deal with Durin, the better.
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Okay, that's our only line. So we just not have Imaginarium Theater right now? It's fine. Wait. We're gonna test this out. Okay, it's back. Unless that was a different room. But it looked pretty much the same. Okay, well let me do that so I can heal. Let me do this so I can get Cloran back on the team. And I'm going to also take a quick pee break. Okay. So we've gone through the trial, we talked to Alice, gotten everything, and this is the point in time where we are about to defeat Durin and resurrect him into Mini Durin, so Mini Durin will now be human. I feel like Mini Durin should be playable. Will it happen? I have no idea, but if he gets a vision and everything, it should be playable. Everyone talks about which character should be playable, Mini Durin. Especially if he gets like a vision and everything. Mini Durin. Well, I guess he wouldn't be Mini Durin anymore, he'd just be Durin. But anyway, Cloran's on the team. We're in Dragonspine, we're all healed up. So let's go here. This is also the place where you can get those little tooth things. It was, wait a minute, these things can power Dragon Tooth.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
Want to climb into my hood?
You sure? Is it warm in there?
There goes the beating heart. We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You two stay on guard.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From alchemical perspective, we're both artificial creations, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons, then.
It's not much of a matter of preference, rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human, a unique category thereof, but then again, most forms of life in this world possess some kind of unique traits. I'm perhaps the most unique among humans in that I'm the only one of my kind, but soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you about the intent to replace the Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both past and the future, and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes this worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration, though still a meaningful one. Gosh, I can't talk. In contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to captivate life... Oh my god, I didn't even finish reading that. I'm sorry. I pressed the button. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It's not so question whether this ought to be done or not, merely rather I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, it is not easy to say this is a science experiment for me. Anything that affects Mondstadt I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Aphonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Well enough, thank you. Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
The whole heart is too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I just remove the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body will die for good.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with his heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all this issue in one go. Anyway, I'm gonna collect that tooth. So this thing, a massive rock that once looked like a heart, has lost its power and descend into solemn silence. Oh no, it won't be able to absorb any vitality like this. Gotta go report back to the orb traveler. Orbin, whatever. As long as this is still the warmest place and I can still get that tooth, I really do not care. Anyway. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure. We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during the Wimbledon Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourselves.
Yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Wimbledon star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Wimbledon Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. Dude, I honestly forgot about the Wimbledon Festival too. Wait, 2 days later. So I'm guessing we're nearly done since we're talking about the Wimbloom again.
Festival is about to begin. Let's go check it out.
Return to special story mode. Okay, so do we get another cutscene? Wait, hold on. Speaking of cutscenes, I screen recorded the last one. Anyway, that. As you all know, during this year's Wimbloom Festival, the people of Mondstadt have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Wimbledon Star to someone who made an outstanding contrib to the defense operation. This someone who may not look like a very strong warrior, but who has a keen insight and played a vital role in gaining control over the conflict. His words and songs have lifted the spirits, and they are great to support us all. Oh, Venti. Give a round of applause to this year's Wimbledon star, Venti the Bard.
Wow! Amazing!
Venti!
Huh? No way, you're really gonna pick me? Why not? You're the perfect person for the job. Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern? I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Wimbledon star. If you like, I can even take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd. In that case, let me swap out the speech for a song. Everyone, the best bard in the land is about to begin his performance, so don't go away. Gather round and lend me your ears. Cutscene. I'm so mad Erica isn't here. I hereby exercise the prayer of information. How is he this powerful, but he's still... Like, they debuffed him, or debuffed... They nerfed him a lot in the game. Earth, flowing waters... Raining rivers, forging wind... 18th, literally, but I can't even read all that. Durin? He's human. Bro, he needs to be playable. Hoyoverse, I don't ask for much, but please.
How did everything go?
Very smoothly, I'd say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. I graciously accept the compliment. It is really rather remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I set out to do and achieved a personal goal. I think even she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
Rhine-daughter, bro. Rhine-daughter. My master and mother, Gold Rhine-daughter. A long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant. I was able to whatever that word is. Sure enough, finding the truth in the world basically stood for getting a life. Oh. That might be easy for most, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know me, and get to know other people. Life is a space that exists between the me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. For an artificial human, finding life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding the truth about the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what truly makes you human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Still, I found this whole series of events she have given me a new inspiration. Becoming human is a choice that humans make in a life, as well as what kinds of family bonds they will form. Most people would probably see the events as the last few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it's just part of my life, my family life. I fear that the carefree existence my brother had enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their lives around the family store and other around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend flower beds, and now I'm a gardener too. Mm-hmm. Master never showed her face, but if the Hexen Circle knows what I've done, that means she knows as well that I gave her approval. Since devouring, I can't pronounce that, it would have been she have finally found the modicum of peace. And if so, then I truly am happy for her. She didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know.
Devouring Nefarious.
Nefarious.
What's Nefarious?
It's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
Aunt Alice told me it not too long ago, but it came off as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. As for the ruler of life, all I know is this. Nefarious is not gone. Instead, because of Master's actions, she and Nefarious are now one. In any case, thank you so much for helping during this ordeal and choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course. That's what friends are for.
Paimon took the words out of my mouth. Hearing you say that means a lot, means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment when I report back to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I'll get going.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference.
Heck yeah.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Want to take a guess?
Venti, you're back.
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark for this year's Windbloom Festival, now could I? What do you think of the Cecilia? It's quite fitting. The true feeling of a prodigal son, a sentiment of sweet and warm as gentle spring breeze, perfect for the season. Traveler, give me your hand. The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. The Hexen Circle wanted you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind, a secret of sorts. When the time is right, it'll reveal itself to you, so no need to open it right away.
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one. The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
Apparently they do. According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this, so I suppose it belongs to you. Well, all I did was deliver it. Although I did go to great lengths during the whole ordeal, I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the
You've
question.
helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
She's suddenly nice to the Tone Death Bard? Awesome. Really? I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word.
Of course, Dad. Let's go to the tavern right now.
Music to my ears. I'm so happy I could fly. It's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes not in an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero could set us all free. Through the shadows so cold, he sought wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. Thus wistfulness wanted and fated into night, as he stepped from the darkness into the light. Happy Windbloom, guys. Happy Windbloom. Oh, the decorations are gone. Guessing they had everybody disappear. Oh no, they're still there. Okay. That was a lot of information, my gosh. Yeah, it's now a boss. I figured as much. Anyway,
It's been getting quite busy recently.
that would have been cool if I got it. Filter by character, Ning Wong. I'm gonna hold off on that. So we have her now on the Windsmith. Today's Sunday. Today's Monday. Okay. So tomorrow I can do that. This girl's making noises in her sleep. That's awesome. Let me go back to Sucrose real quick. Why is this on her? I have no clue. As for everything else, I feel like this is something that will come back up in Nardcry. I have 5 of those. Two, and then I haven't even started the Flower Feather Clan. Blech. Awesome. Need to finish math because I have a Scoffier's. I haven't even started map weekends, honestly. That's a long Fontaine story quest. Anyway, time for some TCG. Wait, what time is it? Oh, never mind, I can end stream. After some TCG. There she is.
I feel like I lose track of time as soon as I start playing cards. Oh, how about I make us some desserts to keep us going?
It's okay, you're my only dessert. I love myself. We finished the Archon quest, and right in time before all this Nodcry stuff comes out. And then we'll just do this TCG thing real quick, and then I'll end stream.
Send one, send them all.
Guilty!
See?
Okay, how's that? 5?
Watch out!
Alright, 2. So, playing this smart. Here, here, here. And end round.
Pyre, pants on fire! Coming at you! Attack! That's the way. Sorry, partner.
Sorry, Tiny. Did not mean to wake you up. I gotta move my leg.
Buckle up!
What if I don't want to? What are you gonna do about it, Dia? Okay, that got me to 7. And then boom and heal. Boom. That worked out perfectly. That's awesome. I calculated that wonderfully. And then I heal from here.
You're dead meat! I'll remember that.
Okay, but I can use Shine also.
Surrender!
I done messed up.
Tony, leave Tanya alone.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was 7.
Yeah, it was 7 like 2 hours ago.
Through me, justice is served.
At least
Hey, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Don't get sassy with me.
Oh, wait. Now that was fun. I can see it.
Anyway, this is where I'm gonna end it. I'm done. We finished the Archon quest. We got through it. That was a lot, but it was fun. Anyway, bye.